Hello, I just want to do a quick video on our 2022 Ford F450 we have for sale. Mainly just to go over some of the upgrades we've done to it, aftermarket stuff, because I think that'd be a little easier to show in a video. I'm not going to go over too much of the standard stuff, but the aftermarket stuff I thought would be more useful in this. First one is the ranch hand bumper we added here. It also has the 2-inch hitch receiver on front to haul bikes and stuff like that. Next one is we have the Centromatic wheel balancers in the wheels here. You can kind of see them through the hole right here. Basically, they use centripetal force to balance the wheels naturally. Supposedly, it eliminates the need for having wheel weights on it, and that's been my experience so far. And they're on the front and back. You'll also see the bigger mud flaps we put here. Maybe not be easy to see in the video, but these are much beefier on the front and back than they are like the standard Ford ones or WeatherTech ones. You can kind of see how wide they are here, but they've made a big difference as well. I also did the valve stem extenders on the back wheels, so the inner wheel is really easy to access. That's right here. Also included is the B&W fifth wheel hitch. That's a 25,000 pound rated one. Also is a weather guard toolbox. That's included as well. You'll see some wiring that I have tucked up into the frame right there. That's just where I have it sitting for now. The red and black one is for the charger for the fifth wheel I have behind me that we also have for sale that you would use if you were buying the fifth wheel with this as well. And the other the second black wire is for the wired backup camera that's also for the fifth wheel. So if you did purchase the fifth wheel with it, those would go along with it. If you were just buying the truck by itself, those would easily be removed. But anyway, that's where I just have them tucked up, and I can go over that in more detail if you have any questions on that. Up front, I forgot to mention that we also, the XLTs don't come standard with the LED lights, so I did upgrade those. So there's LED lights all up front, as well as the fog lights that you can see behind the bumper there. So that's included. The biggest upgrade, which is the main reason for this video, is to show the air suspension that we put in this. So this is not an air-assisted suspension. This is a full air replacement, similar to what, say, a tractor-trailer commercial truck would have. So you can see in the front here that that's an airbag, and that's completely replaces the coil springs. You can also see down there that there's dual steering stabilizers, and that's made a big difference too. But the air suspensions, there's no steel springs at all in this, front and back. These 450s are fantastic with turning radius, but one of the downsides of them is stock. They don't ride great. They ride really stiff, even for a dually. This air suspension just makes a huge difference on that. You can see the airbag in the back here. And needless to say, it really helps with towing and stability and keeping the truck level. Right there, you can see is the auto. That's the height valve adjuster. So it actually just raises itself up just like a commercial truck. So as soon as it senses there's a load on it and it sinks down, it'll push itself right back up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the cab here, and there's a dump switch for the air suspension, and you can see that you can actually just dump the back. So I'm going to just demo that right now. So you'll see the whole back just drops right down. Which is actually really nice for towing, because on these fifth wheels, you can see, if you haven't towed with a pickup truck before on a fifth wheel, one of the problems that tends to be in general is that fifth wheels will tend to make contact with the bed rails here. And when that happens, that can happen during sharp turns or uneven terrain. And the nice thing is, while you're towing, you can actually just hit that dump valve when you're during a slow turn or backing up to a campsite. and that will actually remove the contact and give you more distance there. It also just really nice when you're trying to get into the pickup bed, and you just hit the switch again and it just quickly comes back up. Comes back up to load level, and when the ignition's on, the air compressor will kick on to fill up the air tank again. And there's your compressor right there. The bottom mechanism right here is also your air dryer, so there's no issue with this using it in really cold weather. Also included with this air system is a train horn, so just as loud as a tractor trailer horn, that's also set to one of the upfitter switches. So if you want a really loud horn, I can't do it right now because we're in a campground and I don't want to scare everybody, but I can tell you it's really, really loud. And with this air suspension, I'll see if I can get it in here. Right up here, that's actually an air chuck, so you can hook up an air hose to it to go fill up, to use to fill up tires and such. And the air horn is actually located up above the spare tire here. But again, that's set to one of the upfitter switches. We also added the running boards. Those were not standard from the factory. Anyway, I think that's about it. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. My cell phone number is 603-944-6386. And you can call or text that number at any time. I'll also be doing an outside video on the fifth wheel in our ad for that, but they are available together. And so if you have any questions on the combo sit together or anything to do with the truck, let me know. Again, 603-944-6386, and feel free to call or text that number. Thanks for watching.